Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanier Family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome. And let's enjoy some great music together.
Okay, so what do we have for the Goonies this time?
Well, today's Wednesday, so we're going to do our Who Did It Better comparisons for you guys again. Mm-hmm. We love doing these. They're so fun.
They are fun.
Yes.
Great conversation pieces.
They definitely are. And most of you seem to enjoy it too. So that's awesome.
Some of you don't, though.
Well, that's okay.
That's okay.
So today we're doing one that we've done before. Well, the song anyway.
Yeah.
But we've only done it by one band, the Stranglers.
Yeah.
And the song is Hanging Around. We're doing the Stranglers version versus Hazel O'Connor's version.
Whoa.
And Ghost.
I don't know them.
We don't know Ghost at all, but they seem to be more modern.
Seems to be.
Just, what was it, 2006 or something you saw, or 2008, somewhere around there. It's in the 2000s of some sort. Anyways. Yeah. But we don't know that band. We do know Hazel O'Connor a little bit. Mm-hmm. We've only checked out a few of her songs. And
it's very interesting.
Definitely interested in hearing more, of course.
Absolutely.
And we love the
Especially
Stranglers.
after the last one. The last one was pretty interesting. For sure.
Yeah. And we love the Stranglers so far. Yeah. So I'm definitely interested in comparing these and seeing what each of them has done and figure out which one we like best.
Yeah. And you can tell us.
Yeah.
What you think.
Exactly.
So we should go ahead and get into that. This is the Stranglers with Hanging Around.
She's just trying to impress us, and she's got the valley fever, but she doesn't make a sound. She's just hanging around. She's just hanging around. Down the corporate alley with a hush from speed and bullet. There's a million of them selling, and the buyers can't be found. They're just hanging around. They're just hanging around. He's alright in the city, cause he's high above the ground. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. One of them comes closer, he's got a monkey on his shoulder. He's getting grinner, but his eyes are on the ground. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. I'm moving in the colon with the leather all around me, and the sweat is getting steamy, but their eyes are on the ground. They're just hanging around. They're just hanging around. He's alright in the city, cause he's high above the ground. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around.
This is really good. I remember it as soon as it started. I was like, oh yeah, that bass line. Yeah. Really love it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so good. And the drummer in this is really good too. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but it's really standing out for me this time.
Oh, for sure. I noticed the keyboard right away, actually.
Yeah.
This entire band is fantastic. They're just
really is
consummate performers, right?
Yeah. I love the whole feel of this song. It's just got this kind of really good groove going on. You know?
For sure.
It sounds, I don't know exactly what it's about. I did this last time, I'm sure. But I'm listening to it and it sounds like I don't know, things like people hanging around the city, kind of doing unsavory things maybe, but hanging around, just hanging around, doing who knows what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stories.
The buyers were hanging around, and I was like, what buyers? What for what? Right? It feels like unsavory people that they're talking about, but I don't know for certain.
Yeah, it's really interesting sound for sure. And yeah, the story is, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know yet. I just have to figure out exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Musically, though, very, very interesting.
It is.
Very good stuff.
Very good stuff. Maybe by the end of the 3 versions, we'll have a better idea.
Oh, yeah. You hear it 3 times. Oh, yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, but this is really good stuff.
Sorry. A little hiccup there.
That's okay.
All right. So we'll continue.
Hanging around.
So good. Oh my gosh.
That was so nice.
That whole playing off of like the way that the keyboard and the guitarists were playing back and forth with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was really, really well done.
I forgot about that part.
call and repeat the whole time. Just every measure, right?
I totally forgot about that part. That's so cool.
And the guitarist was playing kind of the same thing over and over a little bit. He was kind of embellishing near the end, but immediately the guy playing keyboard, I don't remember the names, I'm sorry. He amped it up immediately and started, flying off the handle, and like just barely starting with the same notes and then flying off.
Yeah, it was really so great. Good.
So great. These guys are very imaginative and they know exactly what they're doing. Yes.
So now we're going to hear the Hazel O'Connor version, which we've never heard before. And she's so different. I don't know what she would have done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're about to find out, I suppose. But
yeah.
Yeah. She's a different personality altogether. So this will be very interesting.
Yes.
We say that a lot. Interesting. It doesn't mean what you think we mean.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes it does. But, we're going to get into this right now. This is Hazel O'Connor with Hanging Around.
She's got the body fever, but but she doesn't make a sound. She's just hanging around. She's just hanging around. Down the court road early, with the hustlers bigger than Burley. There's a million of them selling, and the buyers can be found. They're just hanging around. They're just hanging around. Crazy told his mother, crazy told her not to bother, 'cause he's alright in the city. He's high above the ground. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. The Roman comes over, got a monkey on his shoulder, and the monkey's getting grinner, but his eyes are on the ground. They're just hanging around. They're just hanging around. I move until I call her, grip the leather all around me, and the sweat is getting steamy, but the eyes are on the ground. They're just hanging around. They're just hanging around. Christ, he told his mother, Christ, he told her not to bother, 'cause he's alright in the city. He's high above the ground. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around. He's just hanging around.
This is very different, and I'm loving it, though.
It's great.
When it first started, I wasn't certain what I thought.
Well, starting with the trio-like Casio.
Right.
beat. Yeah.
But then, even when her vocal came in, at first, I was like, I don't know what I think of that, the way that she was doing it. It was very, like, quiet and breathy and just kind of...
And talky, I would say.
Yeah. But now that it's gotten into it a little more, I'm really loving it. And
Yeah.
the horns in there too.
Yeah, that saxophone
Wow.
is really great.
So good. And you know what's funny? I'm kind of getting the story a little bit better already.
Yeah.
Because
I did that already.
it's basically somebody that was up in an apartment building, I'm guessing, because he was way up high above the city,
Yeah.
looking out the window or off the balcony or what have you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? His mother wanted to check on him and was worried about him because he was telling her that there were about these unsavory people that he was looking at outside. He said there was a girl that was in this dress and she was dressed to impress.
Yeah.
And there were buyers all around. She was just being quiet, and not saying a word, but just hanging around. But you know how that one goes,
Yep.
right? And then it said about the guy with the monkey on his back.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's something he's out there to buy too. Those
Yep.
kinds of things.
The monkey on your back.
Yes. So I think that is what it is. It's a bunch of unsavory characters that he's watching outside of the window of his apartment building.
Yeah.
And he's telling his mom about it. And he's like, but I'm fine. I'm up here high above the city.
Yeah.
So he's
So it's
fine.
like mom calling and him telling her all
Yeah.
the stories about what he sees outside.
And it makes her worry, but he's like, don't worry, I'm in here.
Yeah,
I'm
in the
good.
house. I'm all right. Don't worry.
But this is fun. I really am enjoying the sound of this one.
Oh, for sure.
So
That
let's keep-
saxophone is really nice.
It is. And her vocal is really brightened up with it. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, she started off kind of a talking thing.
Yeah, and real quiet.
It was kind
breathy.
of a quieter thing at the time. So she just kind of, speaking to us about the same situation as the last song.
And the intensity is now building.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, fun. Let's continue.
That was really fun.
Yeah, it was, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she did a really good job with that one.
Yeah, I really liked this one a whole lot. I don't know which one I'm going to end up picking because there's still one more to go. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
They were both very different, which is great.
Really, really well done by Hazel O'Connor and the band. That saxophone was unique and really liked it. Like I do like that they did the call and answer thing that they did with the other song.
Yeah,
like
that was
version.
fantastic.
But it wasn't as much, but it definitely showcased the saxophone a lot more.
Yeah, I thought when we started this that I wasn't going to change my view about which one. Like I thought I would like the Stranglers best.
Yeah.
Now I'm not so sure. So let's keep going.
Yeah, we don't know what Ghost is or
At
what
all.
they're
We've
going to
never
do with
heard
it. So
this band, so
yeah, we kind of knew what to expect with Hazel.
but
not as much.
that surprised us anyway.
So we don't know this band at all. So let's do this. This is Ghost with Hanging Around.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
And I like that we have the lyrics. I forgot that we had a lyric video.
Yeah, I decided to choose a lyric video because, well,
we wanted audio only like the others, of course, but it wouldn't have been proper to do a video or anything if there was one.
I don't think there was one.
I don't think there was either. But it's really good to have the lyrics because now I can see what exactly is being said.
Yeah, kind of questioning the sound quality of this one.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad.
No.
It's
there's
just
this
a
kind of
little bit.
It feels like there's a haze on it. That's all.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, and that is not probably the fault of the producer as much as the person who recorded this video. So.
Yeah, but it's pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the feel of this one, but I don't know. It's not as dynamic to me as the others. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we're getting up to the solo. Maybe there's something interesting.
Maybe, yes. But it does feel really good. I'm enjoying how they modernized it. It sounds great.
Yeah, it does sound really good. And they're using more of a Hammond style organ.
Yeah, yeah.
Get that actually almost a churchy feel to it, which kind of coincides with the whole ghost thing. It looks like he's wearing religious hat, like one of the Catholic hats,
Oh, yes.
like the Pope.
I don't know what that's called either. But yeah, we should keep it going.
All right.
Really good band.
Yeah.
They just changed it into a modern rock song.
Yeah. Well, kind of a hard rock song. Actually.
Yeah, hard rock song. It's really good. But I mean, honestly, if I'm going to choose between those three, oh my gosh. I'm thinking Hazel O'Connor just because it surprised me so much when those horns came in and the different and the little hand claps in there just made everything feel different that way.
That's true.
And her vocals were very good.
Really enjoyed those.
Very
hand claps.
fun. Yeah, I like all of that. So, I mean, it was really, really close for me, honestly, especially between the Stranglers and the Hazel O'Connor.
For sure. For sure.
I loved the Ghost version as well, to be honest, but it was just not as dynamic, not as interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
Well done.
Very well done.
Kind of a little more metal. And,
well, yeah, a nice hard rock sound to it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
And the guitar work was really well done.
Good, yes.
Really well done. Like you could hear the little triplets he was doing in there. It was really nice.
Yeah.
But there was none of that back and forth with another instrument. It was just, it kind of left it pale a little bit that way.
Yeah.
He played well though.
For me, I love the Stranglers version and I love Hazel O'Connor's version, but I think this time I'm just going to give it to Hazel by a little touch.
By a little touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little more lively, I think.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I was very surprised by how much I liked it, honestly. Because Hazel O'Connor's been kind of hit and miss for us.
That's true.
So far.
But we're just learning who she is. And
that's true.
It's
we are.
really interesting that she did this very interesting arrangement.
Yeah.
I mean...
Definitely liked it a lot.
And she had the call and repeat, which I really liked about the original.
Yeah.
And, the other instruments were really great. The Casio startup was kind of fun.
It was
in a weird way.
Interesting, yeah.
Put me in mind of Trio right away.
Yes.
Yeah. Da da da.
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys don't know
That's
what da da da
exactly,
is, you need to go and check it out because it's ridiculous and fun.
That is exactly where my brain was as soon as I heard that. But I was so happy when it changed up and she just came in with her really stronger vocal and it sounded great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. A lot of fun. I think I probably have to go with Hazel's version just because of the saxophone, honestly.
And the hand claps.
And the hand claps.
You
The hand claps.
definitely enjoyed
as soon as
that.
I heard that, I was like, yeah, that was amusing. So
thank you very much for that request. Now you guys know who we think did it better.
No offense to the Stranglers.
Yeah, of course. Please let us know who you guys think did it better down in the comments. We always love reading those. It's a lot of fun for us. Please don't forget to, and thank you very much for that request.
Absolutely.
It was most definitely appreciated.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. You'll find the link in the description of all our videos. You'll also find our blocked videos over there for free. If you want to come in and check those out, you're welcome to do that. Mm-hmm. And if you want to pay the $3, you get access to our albums, documentaries, and little concerts over there.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of fun.
We think so.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.